Hello, my name is Beau LeBlanc. Welcome to Car Maintenance 101. In this Vook, I'm going to show you a little bit about what to do when you have a roadside emergency like a flat tire or you need to put snow chains on. I'm also going to show you some basic car maintenance tips like changing a headlight bulb and checking your oil that you can do yourself. Let's pull into the shop. So you've got a flat tire. After you've made it safely off the road, well away from traffic, or better yet, in a parking lot like this, make sure you've pulled onto a flat surface with nice smooth pavement, because you're going to lift your vehicle up and you want to be really safe. And in your trunk, locate your spare tire and the tools. Your owner's manual is a good guide for finding these things. Your vehicle comes with either a small spare tire like this or a full-size spare that'll look just like the wheels on your car. In the rear of your vehicle, you should have a compartment with some tools in it. This is a lug wrench. This is your jack. Before you start jacking your vehicle, you're going to need to loosen the bolts on your wheel. You need the weight of your car on the tire in order to apply enough pressure to get these bolts loose, because they're in there really tight. The next step is to find the right spot to put your jack underneath your vehicle. That should be in your owner's manual, or you can generally look along the bottom of the car for some sort of a marker like an arrow or a circle. Right here on my vehicle, there's an arrow that indicates where to place my jack. Make sure as you're doing this you get a nice solid footing and the jack is aligned straight and just where that arrow is, and begin to slowly turn. Go ahead and keep turning the jack and lift your vehicle up until you see that your tire is free of the ground. Now there's some space between my tire and the ground, so I can pull my tire off. And it's time to take those bolts off. My vehicle happens to have lug bolts. Some vehicles have a lug nut. Either way, they come off with your wrench. Place them safely to the side where they won't roll away, and proceed. If you have lug bolts, as I showed you, then after you take out the first one, you should find a tool in your kit, a piece that looks like this, that's threaded on one end. Insert that in the hole where you removed the first bolt. That'll make it a lot easier to get your tire on and off. After you pull out the last bolt, slide your tire off and roll it safely to the back of your vehicle. And it's time to put on the spare tire. Align your spare tire either with the studs if you have lug nuts, or with the guide if you have bolts. Begin putting the bolts or nuts back on one by one without tightening them all the way. Once you've got 4 in place, remove your guide, put in the last bolt. Now it's time to tighten them. You don't want to tighten bolts or lug nuts in a star pattern. Make sure that the tire holds the load of your vehicle. Make them hand tight. Once you've got your jack out, you can tighten your bolts. It's just as important as keeping your regular tires full of air to maintain the pressure in your spare tire, just in case this happens. And that's the safe way to change a tire.